We're gonna make Korean style bulgogi flank steak tacos. Super delicious. Of course, this is my own spin on it, right? But this is 1/4 cup of gochujang. I hope I'm saying that right. It's a Korean chili paste. Just gonna go in, and this is just gonna be to marinate the steak. And then this is 1/4 cup of light brown sugar going in. This is gonna be so tasty. I like kind of doing fusion things. They're just fun and keeps your palate tantalized, right? Okay, I've got 1/4 cup of rice wine vinegar going in. Okay, 1/4 cup of soy. And this is gonna go on the grill later, but we're gonna let this marinate for about 2 to 3 hours. You can even go longer than that. You could even do it overnight. I know I talk about these little tubes all the time, but I love them. They're a time saver, and I'm all about that. So I'm gonna do about 2 tablespoons of ginger paste, and about 1 tablespoon of the garlic paste going in. All right, I'm gonna add a pinch of red pepper flakes because we like things a little bit spicy around here. Okay, and I'm just gonna give this a little whisk, get all those flavors combined. And then I'm gonna chop up some scallion, get that in there, and then I'm gonna put the steak in, and we're just gonna let this marinate in the fridge for just a few hours. Okay, just want all those flavors to come together. So I just have 1 bunch of scallions, and this does not need to be pretty. It's a rough chop because they're just gonna go in there to flavor the steak. That's all. Just a rough chop. Gonna throw them in there. Okay. Gonna get my steak in. And I'm just gonna give it a good flip around in there to get it seasoned on all sides. Oops. Here we go. Yep. Excellent. And maybe another flip. And what I'll do is, I'm just gonna be cooking. I'm also going to make a pineapple slaw in just a minute. I'm going to show you how to do that. And so while I'm in the kitchen, probably like once every half hour, 45 minutes, I'm going to give this a little flip. I always fight with these things. I don't know if you do too. It makes me crazy. All right, this is going in the fridge, and I'll see you in a couple hours. Okay, I don't know about you, but I love a good crunch with my taco. So we're gonna make my version of a pineapple slaw. It's so easy and super delicious. So I'm gonna start with just 1/2 cup of mayonnaise. You can use your favorite type. And this is so cool. I don't know about you guys, but Eric and I really like to go thrift shopping, and we're always looking for something cool. So this is our new little bowl that we got. I don't know, probably paid $2 for it. I have no idea, but I love getting a steal like that. You see how cheap I am. Okay, this is 8 ounces of crushed pineapple going in. It's gonna be so yummy. I like a little tang, so I'm gonna use a couple tablespoons of vinegar going in. I'm gonna use 1/2 teaspoon of salt, and then 1/2 teaspoon of celery seeds. I'm going to put the celery seed in first. It kind of gives you that coleslaw flavor that we all love. Okay, 1/2 teaspoon of kosher salt. I'm going to do 1/2 teaspoon of ground pepper. So I'm kind of eyeballing it. So let this run for a minute. Okay, I think that's good. And I'm going to add just a little bit of sugar. And I'm just gonna eyeball it here, but I would probably say a couple tablespoons. We like it a little sweet, and I think that's good. Just like that. All right, so I'm gonna whisk this all together, and then we're gonna get the coleslaw in there. And again, like, you know, I love making things homemade. I love, like, if I have the time, getting the cabbage, cutting it up myself. But sometimes we just don't have it, right? I mean, sometimes we come home at night, but we still want something that we feel has a homemade spin on it, and that's what we're doing. And this doesn't take very long at all to do. I don't know, we love to eat out, and we love to, you know, try our local restaurants. We live in McKinney, Texas, which is absolutely beautiful if you've never been. But I feel like we try to have as much home cooked meals as we can too. That way when we go out, I can feel like we can splurge a little bit. This is just one package of pre-done coleslaw. It's 16 ounces. And all I'm gonna do is just mix this up. I'm gonna let this go in the fridge while the steak is marinating. The longer it sits, the better. This takes just a little bit of work, but it's worth it. Get all that stuff from the bottom. And you'll see as it sits, it will kind of like roll down a little bit. But I love that on a taco. So this is the time where you really want to check your seasoning. So I'm going to give it a little taste.
Hey.
Hey, oh.
Can I help?
Absolutely. All right, cool.
I'm the official taste tester.
Yeah, he is.
Smells good.
Yeah.
Oh.
Does it need any salt or pepper? Nope. Okay. I'm just going to put a little saran wrap over it. It's going to go in the fridge and it's going to kind of sit. And all those flavors will get even more melt together as a couple hours in the fridge along with the steak. Okay, so my flank steak, the Bulgogi style, is ready. It's actually been marinating about 4 hours. I had other things going on today. 2 hours would be fine, or overnight, whatever you want to do. Or you could actually even put this in the marinade, stick it in a Ziploc or in a freezer-safe container, and have it for another meal some other time. I took it out of the marinade. I actually drained the marinade because I'm going to make a sauce out of it. And then I kind of pat it dry a little bit. I salted this side and peppered. I'm just going to flip it. I'm going to do the same thing on this side. Going to do a little salt. And even though there was soy in there, I mean, your steak can really handle a lot of salt. So don't be afraid. Don't be shy with it. Just want to kind of liberally cover it. And that looks good. And then the same thing with a little bit of pepper. And then with the marinade, now that was been sitting in raw meat, right? Can't just serve it alongside the steak or over the tacos. We're going to have to cook it up and bring it up to a boil and let that boil off, and that will be safe to eat. Okay, so I'll show you how we do that in just a minute or so. All right, the steak is ready for the grill, but the grill's not ready for the steak yet. I was gonna go oil it up. I'm gonna throw this on. Okay, the grill is nice and hot. Going on. This will take about 3 to 4 minutes per side, depending on how well you like it done. We like ours medium rare to kind of medium, so about 3.5 minutes or so. I'm gonna flip it. Okay, time to give it a. Oh my gosh, that looks awesome. All right, so it is like about 107 degrees out here today, and I was arguing with myself all day about grilling outside. I was going to use the indoor grill pan, but you know what? It always tastes better on your grill. So here we are, 107 degrees. Lost my mind. All right, this has been going about 7 minutes. And this is done. Just going to shut the grill off, going to take it off, and I'm going to let this rest for 10 minutes while I reduce that sauce a little bit so it's safe for us to eat on our toast. Yum! Okay, so I just have a little bit of the marinade left. You can actually double the sauce or double the marinade if you want to. That would be fine. Or you can even just add a little bit more of that gochujang chili paste with a little bit of the soy and some of the other spices, and that would be good. But I just want to cook this down because remember, it was sitting in raw meat for a long time, not safe to eat. So we're going to cook this 3 to 4 minutes at a boil, and then I'm just going to pour it, and it's going to go over our tacos. It's going to be delicious. It smells so good in here. I mean, all the ginger and the garlic. Yum. I wish you could come in and have dinner with us. Okay, just gonna get our tortillas a little charred here. This just takes like 30 seconds or so. Just gonna give the lid a close, let them cook. I just like them blistered a little bit. All right, these are ready to go. Just wanna get a little color on them. That's it, just like that. A little char gives a little bit more flavor, right? All right, we're ready to eat. Okay, so we are ready to slice up this amazing steak. I'm really excited about this. Little Bulgogi style blank steak taco. I mean, why not? Okay, get some slices here. This is perfectly done. I'm going to show you in just a second so you can see. It's nice. Cook it to like medium rare, and then it will sit, and it's going to become a nice medium, nice pink and inside. Delicious. All right, so I like to slice this nice and thin. There we go. And then I'm just going to build the tacos, and I'm going to show you what the finished product looks like. And then we're going to have dinner. Okay, so let's just build our tacos. Take a little piece of meat, a couple pieces in each. So yummy. You all, this smells so amazing. All right, that got a little bit more. That'll be yours, baby. Okay. And then a couple pieces right in there. All right, so now I'm gonna put a little bit of that sauce, right? From the marinade that we heated up again. So good. These are gonna be messy, but they're gonna be so worth it. Okay, a little bit of that sauce. Okay. And then I'm just gonna finish with some of the pineapple coleslaw because you gotta have that little bit of crunch on top, right? Put a little bit there. Maybe just a little bit more. All right, I am a little messy. Okay. I know, whoever thought about Korean style tacos? I did. What do you think? Amazing. Okay, so what are you thinking? Are you ready to try these?
Bulgogi.
You gotta let them know how it is, all right?
I just like saying it.
I know, I agree. I mean, who would think? Give it a taste and let them know.
All right, here we go.
All right, this way I can still talk to you all. All right, I'm gonna back out of the way.
Yeah, I know. You're messy.
I'm even telling you that it's yummy before you even taste it. What do you think?
Well, that meat is perfect.
Okay, awesome.
I've never tasted anything like that.
Right? So
And
good.
The crunch.
Mm-hmm.
You're right with the coleslaw.
I love coleslaw.
Wasn't sure about that, but
Okay. All right.
good stuff.
You heard it here.
Mhm.
All right. A winner. So I wish you all were here to join us. But if you find these recipes and you like them and you find them to be helpful, just like the channel and subscribe. You can share them with friends and always hit that bell so you know when we're going to have our next video. Enjoy. We love y'all.